Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, and we are live here at Dice Tower Con in sunny Orlando, Florida. Thank you all for joining us. As usual, I'm Matt, my cohort Josh down there, and our special guest right now, Daniel from Mayday Games. Thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it.
Thanks.
So, first off, how's the con treating you so far?
It's great, Con. This is the first time that we've been down here to Dice Tower Con, and I'll be honest, it feels like a vacation. We're in a resort hotel. The weather has been incredible. I mean, it hasn't been too hot. I'm from the desert, so I thought the humidity was just going to melt me. Really not. And open gaming. I mean, this is, if you want to play games, this is the place to come. You get to, there's tons of open gaming space. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's relaxed. Yeah. This, for me, has been the best con I have ever been to. Okay. And I'm not saying that, and I've been to a lot of cons. Yeah, this is fabulous. I told my boss, Ryan Bruns, I said, Ryan, you really want to come to this, but I don't want to tell you that because I want to keep coming and not you. So hopefully I'll still be able to come because I had a great time. A little bit of interesting, I've had some great press opportunities. I'm grateful for this opportunity. And just meeting people. There's so much talent down here in Florida, the game designer community. I'm going home with a couple prototypes. There's some games I want to pick up from the designers.
I know Orlando,
just a great place.
They have a lot of...
Yeah, Orlando's a real hot spot for the board game industry right here.
Talented industry.
Absolutely.
And the themes I saw in the speed dating, they were so unique and unusual. It's not something that we're seeing every day. And it's just a fabulous community. Publisher, fan, whatever, you guys need to come to this convention. It is prime destination convention to come to. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Absolutely. So I see you brought some goodies to show off for us here. I
Definitely.
don't know which one you wanted to start out with. So we got a couple.
Well, let's start off with Macroscope. Macroscope was released at Origins. So what was that, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
so this
recent.
is a new release.
Somewhere around there.
And in Macroscope, what you're doing here, this is the Macroscope. It's a device that you build in the game.
So, Aaron, if you could throw that on the board cam, because I
wonder if this
goes
could go on card
That's
cam.
fantastic.
I want to see how big this is. Put more things on here?
Yeah, we just fill in the holes with these pegs here. Okay. And this is the Macroscope. Then we're going to take out that, because I don't know if you guys were paying attention to those lines. But
I wasn't really. But
we're gamers. We don't want unfair advantages. All right, then they just kind of go underneath there and set in there. Am I missing one? Oh, no.
I don't know.
Looks like we are. Yeah, there's kind of the shards got thrown in here.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, we are missing one, so we're just going to do this for now. Okay, all right.
So let me see if this actually, how does that look?
All right.
That's a little too much of a close-up.
Let's make it bigger. Yeah, edit on the fly. Let's do that. I think that gets everything in there.
So that's the Macroscope.
That is the Macroscope, minus a button that I get to find later. So
we're going to take this one out because...
Yes, that's fine. Take two out.
Two.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to guess what the images are. So as you can see, where do I need to get close? Right there. All right, there you go.
Put this one in.
Perfect.
Got a bar soap.
So you have an image under there, and we are trying to guess what that image is.
Okay.
So on your turn, you must remove one of the pieces, and you may remove an additional one. And at the beginning of your turn, you guess, and you get a number of points equal to the number of remaining plugs that are on there, for lack of better terms.
Okay.
And you get points. So the yellow is worth 1 point, the blue are worth 10 points.
Fantastic.
So you start off with some points at the beginning of the game, because if you guess wrong, well, you also get penalized.
Okay.
You play 10 rounds, which is about 20-30 minutes. It's pretty quick. So we're going to play a game here. I'll go first to just show you how. I am going to remove this one because it doesn't give up much information. Now, I may remove another one.
I got the board camera.
I think this is a little bit clearer for you.
Okay.
So
that is pretty clear.
You can do one or two, or you can just keep going in perpetuity?
One or two, because I don't want to give up too much information for you, because you're going to guess it. So, I will take one more off. Now, the arrow here, if you point right there, you can see, that gives you orientation. So that's bottom pointing up. So if you want to take a turn there.
My turn now. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you take off the piece kind of directly above it vertically?
This one?
No, one more.
This one?
Up.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
the other
one,
two.
That one. Yeah.
That one.
There we go.
Look, it's another line.
I'm going to go ahead and take a guess here. I can just make a guess, right?
Well, you do that at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, at the beginning of my turn.
So that's how come you don't want to give up too much information.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yes.
So
you want to pull another one, or you want to go again? Or what do you want to do there?
I mean, I don't want to pull another one because I think I know what it is. But no, if I pull another one, then
You know what that is?
I think I do.
Have you played this before?
No.
Okay.
No. But
all
so,
right.
if I can't guess right now, would a good strategy be? I'm asking you here. I don't, you might not give it to me because you might not want to lose. But to take off a high value piece there, so that way he doesn't get the points for it if he guesses it.
Well, you don't want to take something out in the middle. The numbers is a variant where you could use dice.
Oh, okay.
But and it's kind of like a random pull. But we found that it's more interesting if you choose to pull. So I admit I'm a selfish gamer, and I showed you the variant I like the best.
Okay.
So, but there are dice with it if you choose to play that way.
So
I'll pull another one. How about 6 in the top left there? That
one?
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Oh,
there.
nothing.
And chat already made a guess. And I had
I
the
saw
same guess
that.
as them.
I did
Oh, chat
too.
made a guess?
Yeah.
Chat
I
made a
missed
guess.
it. Can you make it again for me?
They said popsicle.
Have they played this before?
That's
My guess is popsicle.
All right,
was my guess
If
as
you're
well.
going to go with popsicle, let's do it. We're going to do popsicle
Okay.
guess. So
So-
what you do is that he has made a guess. So you fill in the hole so that you don't see the next image
Yeah.
below it. And there were 6 remaining spaces. So pull
Okay.
that out. And
Oh, it's a
Rolling
pin!
It was close.
so he would have lost some points for that.
All right, so I would have lost points.
Yep, you play 10 rounds. The person
Okay.
with the most points wins. Really light, family-friendly party game. You build the macroscope. These have got 2 images. If you'll show how many pages are in there.
There's like
a
a
huge stack of pages.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
replay value of this is off the hook.
Yeah.
And
and they're all double-sided.
all double-sided, exactly. And at Gen Con, we at Origins we had this huge macroscope.
Yeah, you guys saw it. Like it was
Okay.
like the size of a table,
Yeah,
right?
it was pulling people in. And we're going to have that at Gen Con also. So stop by Gen Con, play a round or two of Macroscope, have a great time. Obviously, hey, your guess was better than mine, Chibi. You did all right there. All right, that's Macroscope.
Okay.
All right, so now we got the next hot new release we have at Gen Con is a game called 5 Seals of Magic. I guess I should stop talking until we put this away.
Oh no, you're good.
All right, there we go.
Ongoing conversation's always a good thing.
That's true. That is true.
There we go.
All right.
I'll trade you.
5 Seals of Magic. I know that a lot of you have backed this on Kickstarter. We thank you. It's coming in soon. It will be ready for Gen Con release. So, this is done by Hobby World and Mayday Games. That's the same team that brought Viceroy to you. And so we'll give you a little bit of a somewhat in the picture. You okay with that?
There we go. That's fine.
All right, we can still see your face, so we're good.
Still see the goods here.
We're going to have kind of a brief overview of this. Now, this is one of the most unusual boards I have ever seen. It's pizza, makes you hungry.
pizza.
But what's neat about this is that if you look in the corners here, you've got player numbers. See that 4 and a 2. So when you're building the board, you match the pieces based off of players. So here you put the green and the green together because it doesn't have numbers, so that's an easy match.
Yeah.
And then here, there you go. There's your 4-player setup, so you can see that the 4s go together.
Fours go together.
So therefore, you've got 2 to 5 players just by arranging the board in unique ways.
Okay.
Which is
And they're all
quite exciting.
double-sided.
Double-sided. And so, so let's put the board together for 4 players because we're already there and it's going to make it easy. And then I'll give you guys a brief rundown of what to expect. We've been demoing at the con here and we've had great results. People are really excited about this game. And this will be demoing at Gen Con and this will be for sale at Gen Con also. So we're really excited about this release. All right, so
So the board's changing completely every time you play, based
Every time.
on the amount of the players that you have.
perfect
That's really cool.
scalability. It's brilliant how they were able to do that with so few pieces. And then there's a fine piece that goes in the middle that we're just not going to put in. All right, so some changes that we did. The original version is we pulled this from Russia. The pips got lost in the crack of the floors. So what we made sure to do is make sure that was UV coated so it's crystal clear with one simple glance. That's the key to any graphic design.
Very cool.
That the pips are clearly not in the floor. You know exactly what those pips are. All right, so for setup, you have these little pieces that are called seals. And the seals are numbers, so you've got the 2 pips.
I was expecting baby seals.
There you go. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's transparent there.
Yeah.
So the
screen.
2 pips
Problem
go
is just don't put
on
anything green there, otherwise it'll be invisible.
to good stuff. Oh, let's try.
We're
I
gonna
have
some-
to do it,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I apologize.
No, understandable. Floating pips there.
Yeah, floater pips.
Wow, wow, the magic technology. I'm the not tech guy, so let's keep that in mind. All right, so you put all the 2s on the 2s and the 3s on the 3s, and you set these up. So the little bit of confusion here, but there's really no other way to explain it. Here we go. So you've got the 2s on the 2s, and you have your wizards all start in the center. So we've got these beautiful wizards. Every player is a different wizard, and we all have our familiars, which are awesome. The familiars stay with you. And what you do is you roll dice. So you have dice in all the corners. Number of players +1. So everybody has their dice. Oh,
Dice everywhere.
Thank you. So everybody has their dice in the corners, and what you do is you just choose which numbers dice you have. You got blue, you got yellow, you got red, you're green. You roll 3 dice, and then that's what you're going to use for the round. So you take turns to use those. So if you can break a seal, you must break a seal. You simply take the spot of the location. Okay. And as you can see, that literally blocks off part of the board. So as you're playing the game, you're going to have these scrolls in these spots, and that's the squares. So even though you have to break the seal on the scroll, that's how you acquire the scrolls. Okay. The scrolls give you special abilities. There's a great compendium in the rulebook that tells you exactly what you need to know on all that. Some will let you re-roll, some will let you do that. Now here's where the game gets good. It's another off-the-hook replay value game. So you always play with 2 schools. It's always 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4. And you see here you've got Roman numerals up in the top of the card, or the scrolls. They're not cards, it's nice thick chipboard. Cardboard. And the 0-1 is nice, and the 0-4 is take that. So therefore, the group can set where they want the game, and the replay value, again, is just incredible. Okay. So you're going to be taking turns, breaking seals, using dice, and the timing of this is great, because as soon as you don't have dice, and you can combine 2 values to get higher values. Okay. You choose from the dice pool, you break seals, you grab scrolls, and at the end of the game, your score is based off of all the number of pips, so therefore that's worth 6 points.
Oh.
Okay. And after... if you look in the corners here, there's some 6-pip things, and it's the number of players that's in the rule book. Once a certain amount have been claimed, the game ends. Whoever has the most points wins. Okay. So it's just this thematic romp of a game as you're working and you use your familiars to block pieces off. It's very competitive. It is a very fun game. It's just got a lot of really good, neat things going on. But yes, the Kickstarter will be in time. The Kickstarter will be fulfilled, and this will be for sale at Gen Con. Awesome. We're going to be running demos and sales. We also have some really strong pre-orders on this. This is a hot game, and it's going to be hot. And, store owners, you want to grab this. We got some great deals. Talk to your distributors about that. And gamers, look at it at your stores. Look at it wherever you get games. We definitely have some good stuff coming up here.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so that was 5 Seals of Magic. So those are the 2 games that you brought to show off. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk to us about? Any dirty little secret upcoming projects that you want to share?
Well, I do have some dirty little secrets, but my wife would kill me. No.
Okay.
I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful wife, and she's conservative. She does not have secrets. But what we've got coming up is we've got a game called Rooster Rush that's going to be hitting Kickstarter really soon. It's by Anton Bauza. So originally we pulled it from the Asian market, and we're doing the English version. So let's talk about the Asian version first, because
I remember you talk about this at the publisher event.
Okay, it's quite humorous. So in the Asian version, it was originally called Gaijin Dash, and Gaijin is Japanese for foreigner.
Yeah.
And it was nice. I was rewatching Heroes, and they called his hero Gaijin, and I instantly knew it because of the game. Yeah. So they're betting that the Gaijin, the foreigner, is going to cross the road, and what are they going to get hit by? The ambulance, the taxi, the cop car, or the fire truck.
Okay.
So they're making fun of foreigners that don't know how to cross the road safely. Well, kind of a tough sell.
Yeah.
Since we are the Gaijin. We are the foreigners, right?
We're the Gaijins.
Exactly. But what we can do is we can make fun of a chicken. Chicken cross the road, and that's what we're doing.
Cross the road? I mean,
hopefully do not get hit.
Hopefully.
So we've got a game called Rooster Rush. I mean, the artwork is just amazing. So how it works is that you lay down some cards of the possible threats that are coming out. Everybody's aware of that. Then you spin these full weight poker chips, and as they're starting to wind down, you're trying to avoid what's going to hit that chicken. Yeah. So you quickly touch that, and if you touch it, then no one else can. So everybody's watching 3 spinning dice, and they're trying to do that, and you're, that almost shows, and then somebody's going to just break the ice, and everybody jumps in like sharks. They just want a piece of those points. But just a super fun light game. Small box. You can play it at the restaurant when you're waiting for your food to come. You can play it at the pub, the bar, wherever you visit with your friends. Just a really light game. That's going to be kickstarted at any time, and the art on this is off the hook. You guys are really going to love this.
I remember you talking about that. What was it? It was a Japan game, right?
Yep,
and
Japan game.
That there was a line. Like, the guy handcrafts these games, right?
Yes.
The original, and there was just a line out the door to get the game. What is it, the original game? Gaijin.
Gaijin Dash.
Okay.
Dash. Yep. And then we've got the U.S. version of Rooster Rush. But Antoine Bauza just did a really fun light game. And we are so happy to bring this to the U.S. market. It's just going to be a great success for us. So keep an eye out for Kickstarter. That's going to be coming out anytime soon.
So how many players does that support, that one there? It's kind of like as many as you want?
I think it's 2 to 4. It's been a while since I've looked at it. That's the problem when you're working on these games. But yeah, 2 to 4. I'll definitely.
And it seems
I'll be prepared next time.
And it seems like a quicker gameplay game. What's the average time on that one there?
5-10 minutes. I mean, it's just a fun little throwdown. Just a great place to play. Yes, Mayday is kickstarting a Bauza game. That's our next Kickstarter. So keep an eye out for it. It'll be good. All right, so another game we have coming out is a game called Cahoots by Jay Treat. It's a card game, real simple card game, and it's got this noir theme to it. So it's kind of that swing, gangster, 40s era. And it's kind of a trick-taking game, but it doesn't quite capture it. So what it is that we got 4 players. It's going to be us 3 and I guess the audience. You're going to be the 4th player. So we just deal out the cards. There's 6 suits, and I've got 3 of the 6 suits that I'm going to score off of. But here's the catch. Each of those 3 suits, I have a partner. You and I share a suit.
Right.
Me and the audience shares a suit.
Yeah.
You and I share a suit. So therefore, when I score off of a suit, another player is going to score off a suit.
Okay.
Just one, not anybody else. So you take turns and you're playing the cards down, and at the end, every player is going to play 2 cards into the middle. So therefore, there's 8 cards out there. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Well, I'm disrupting myself. All right, so there's 8 cards in the middle. The highest sum of that suit, the 2 players that have that is the winners. You're going to score 2 points. So what's neat about this is I'm in cahoots with you sometimes, and I might be saying, come on, let's stars. You and I, let's make stars.
And then you're in cahoots with him later on, so that way I don't win the game.
Exactly, but what if the audience plays cups? And they tempt you to go with them instead of me. So the cahoots are constantly shifting, which is fun. But this is where the game really shines. You've got 8 cards down on the table. Now, starting with the first player, you choose one of those 8 cards, and either you remove it from the game, or you put it back into your hand. So you want to get rid of the suits that you're not scoring off of, and you want to get the suits that you are back into your hand. So if the first one I put back into my hand, the second card I choose is out of the game. So the game's just going to dwindle down where the last hand you just drop your 2 cards and you score. It takes in about 30, 40 minutes. It's one of those games where after you play it, you're thinking, how has this not been published yet? This is so fun. It's so simple. And, I mean, the artwork is just nails it. And Jay Treat, just an excellent designer. He just made this beautiful card game, and we're really excited about that coming out soon called Cahoots.
And that's all noir themed again. That's
all noir.
Cops and gangsters and that kind of stuff.
You got it. The artwork is stunning. I'm so excited about this game.
Very cool.
And we should have demos of that at Gen Con. So we should have a workable prototype for that, and that's going to be coming real quick.
I have a question from the Facebook live stream. Josh says, hi, just tuned in, but how long does each game last time-wise?
Rooster Rush, you're looking at about 5-10 minutes. Macroscope, you're looking about 30 minutes. You play 10 rounds for that. 5 Seals, you're probably looking about 45 minutes to an hour. And Cahoots, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Fantastic.
Yep, definitely. And then, a little bit of teaser here. We have 2 major announcements at Gen Con. They're going to be good. I wish I could give you guys more information, but
They're going to be big.
They're going to be big. A lot of people are going to look at Mayday Games differently after these 2 announcements.
Very cool.
So you guys heavier game, maybe something a little bit big, bigger box.
A little secret. Is there not any more information I could pull out of you on that one there?
That's all I can give you. You know.
Okay.
Just blink it for right.
Seth, the president of Mayday Games, I'm sure many of you have met him. He's one of the most likable people on the planet. Ryan Bruns is just wonderful. Seth at Mayday Games. They can do this better than me, so I'm going to let them deliver the big news, and that's when we scheduled the big news. But please stay tuned. Keep an eye out for Mayday Games, because we definitely have 2 big announcements coming in just a few weeks.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
So you heard it here, folks. Stay tuned for the big news at Gen Con.
Big news.
Super excited for that.
The big news. Exactly.
All right, so was there anything else that you wanted to talk about, Daniel?
I just want to thank Twist Gaming for having me on here. I really appreciate what they do for the gaming community. If you are not subscribed to their email list, we're doing a live Mayday feed on Mayday Games Facebook. Please, we're going to make sure that the link's in here. subscribe to their channel because they have got board game news. They're doing a lot of good work for the community, and all of us are gamers, so let's support the community together. And let's work together to make this hobby even better, which is mind-boggling because it's so good as it is.
Absolutely.
But I appreciate letting me be on the show. I
thanks so much,
appreciate
Daniel.
you guys' support and the conversation, and there's a lot of things.
That's the follow us.
Those are all our links.
you the
all
man.
our
Yeah,
stuff
the
there,
tech
yeah.
guy. He
Figured I was going to take what you were giving me.
exactly. Great opportunity to get that in there. I'm impressed.
But just to toss it back to you, thank you so much for everything you've
No
done for us
problem.
at this
Thank
con
you.
too. Thank you for
Thank you.
joining us today.
Definitely.
And thank you all at home watching us and making this extra fun for us. So thank you all. This was our last stream of the day. This is Twist Gaming.
Why don't we
signing
do
off.
an intermission real quick? Yeah, maybe we'll come back for a minute, do a recap.
Okay, that works too.
Okay.
So thank you all for joining us. Stay tuned for a quick intermission, end of the day recap, all that fun stuff. But Twist Gaming signing off for now. Thank you again to Daniel and Mayday Games. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you.
See you later.
See you.
Bye.